Okay. So let's begin by sitting up straight in our chairs. If you're in a chair, just have your feet flat on the floor. Make your hands comfortable, resting on your lap or whatever you like. If you're sitting on a bed, then just sit up straight. We want to have good posture. That helps with our breathing. And as we become more and more relaxed, it helps us to stay alert. So we're sitting up straight, our neck is straight, just head on top of the shoulders. So if you feel like your head is moving from side to side, just check that. And just a straight head, straight spine, feet are uncrossed and flat on the floor. And you can gently close your eyes. And let's begin by taking some slow, easy breaths in and out through our nose. And for right now, you're just focusing on the breath. Become aware of the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. And as we meditate today, you are going to have thoughts that will intrude. That's normal and natural. As the thoughts arise, just notice that your mind has wandered and then gently bring your awareness back to the breath. So we let go of the thoughts and we begin again, focusing on the breath. You can think of your breath as the anchor. It's what you return to time and time again. So even though you may get distracted, just return to the breath. Notice what the breath feels like as it goes in and out through your nose. You may notice that it feels cool as you inhale and warmer as you exhale. You can also notice where you feel the breath most in your body as you inhale and exhale. For some, that may be their nose, but it could be the chest or the belly. You're just noticing where you feel it the most for you. And so for the next few moments, let's practice Just focusing on the breath wherever it is that you feel it the most in your body. Let that be your focal point. Let's just focus and meditate on that for a few moments. Just noticing when thoughts arise and then returning to wherever it is you feel the breath in the body. So that's your focal point. Let's practice that for a few moments, and then we'll move on to something else. Just keeping your awareness on the part of your body where you most feel the breath. And just returning to that time and time again. And as you continue your nice, slow, easy breaths, become aware of how you're feeling in your body. So often we don't take the time to just notice, how are we feeling in our body today? So wherever you are, if you're sitting in a chair, lying on your bed, just slowly scan down from your head, slowly down the body to your toes. And just become aware of any sensations that you're having. You don't need to change anything. You're just being curious. You may notice the pressure of where the chair meets the body, where your feet touch the floor. You may become aware of where you're holding tension in the body. And parts that are relaxed. Once you're finished scanning from head to toe, you can return to focusing on the breath. Now we're going to begin transitioning into our next meditation, which is our sacred space meditation. So take a moment to check your posture. Having good posture, but still relaxed and comfortable for you. Head straight up on our shoulders, but again, very soft neck. No need to be ramrod straight. You're still very comfortable. And if you need to move around a little bit to resettle yourself or stretch a little bit, that's fine too. As you continue to have your nice, slow, deep breath, we're going to create a sacred space for each of us. So this is unique for you, a space that you can go to at any time. You can think of it as a place to go to in your mind, to sit in meditation in your sacred space or special place. So first, let's think of the perfect environment for you at this time. So think if you would want to create this space and have it be outdoors or indoors. And remember that since we're creating this in our mind, we can go anywhere and create anything. We're not limited to space and time and our bodies. So you may, for example, choose to be indoors and create a beautiful room indoors for you, maybe in a beautiful place, home, whatever it is, but a room that you create just for you to go into your special room for your meditation. Could be a cave, but it could also be outdoors. Could be anywhere in nature. Could be on top of a mountain. People often choose the beach, but you can choose other places in nature, maybe someplace you'd like to go but haven't gone. You're not at the mercy of the elements. It could be a snow-covered mountain and you would be perfectly fine sitting on your snow-covered mountain with the snow falling around you. Think for today, what would be the ideal environment for you to be in? And start to see a picture of that in your mind's eye. And once you have that picture set in your mind, envision yourself sitting in this space. And again, using your imagination. Are you sitting on the ground? Is there a chair, cushion, other natural elements, sand, snow, pile of leaves? But notice yourself sitting in your space. And then look around your space and see if you see anything else. If there's anything else you want to bring into that space. So the sky's the limit with this. You could bring in animals. You could bring in objects that are special to you. Maybe seeing them sitting around you or a little table next to you. You could see a candle flickering. If there's a spiritual text that you like, you could see that sitting on a table next to you. You could have pictures of people or things, animals that are important to you. You could see photos around you. So again, this is only limited by your imagination. Think if you want to be surrounded by anything and bring that in to your awareness. And begin to notice how you're feeling as you sit in this beautiful space that you've created for yourself. Knowing that you can add to this at any time, change it at any time. But once again, begin to focus on the breath. You're sitting in your sacred space and you begin to focus on the breath. So let's focus on our breathing for a few moments. Again, if the mind wanders, just noticing that and bring the attention back to the breath. If it feels like it's getting difficult to just focus on the breath, then engage your senses while you're in your sacred space, so you can imagine what it feels like in your sacred space, the temperature. Would there be any smells in that space? If you're outdoors, would you feel a breeze? What might you be touching and feeling or hearing? So you can engage that way. Really kind of ground you in this space that you've created. Notice how peaceful it feels in the space that you've created. Taking time for yourself to just sit here in your space, focus on the breath, letting everything else go for now. And we'll spend just a moment or two more in our special place. And when you're ready, begin to transition back to just focusing on the breath, knowing that you can return to that sacred space at any time, making changes to it as you wish. Taking a moment to notice again how you're feeling in your body at this moment. And beginning to bring your awareness back to your environment, wherever you are today. Noticing the sounds. And opening up your eyes whenever you're ready. Becoming fully alert and aware of your surroundings. Maybe stretching from side to side. And preparing to go back to your day.